Hello everyone, this is David from crackberry.com. Just here to give you a quick overview of the Schlage LiNK system. Right here they sent me the deadbolt starter kit. I'm just going to give you a close-up here of what we're looking at. The basic deadbolt system here that they got, you got the Ethernet bridge for the Z-Wave controls, and then we have a light module that gets you started so you can have some kind of fancy controls as you get started with the Z-Wave system. We'll kind of back off here, go straight to the door lock that I have installed already. The deadbolt system here, the back piece is a little large. It's probably about 8 inches tall, but it does have a lot of electronical components housed in it. There's two separate places to put batteries in it. One controls the keypad on the front and the other is for the Z-Wave functionality of this. You have your basic lever here for your deadbolt, and then when you open the door, here's our standard front of the lock here, much just like the picture. Standard keys 1 through 0, got a button here on top that says Schlage, and then your swivel deadbolt action. Right now if you swivel it you see nothing happens, turn it around in either direction. But you press the Schlage button when you're ready to leave the house, you can turn it, it'll temporarily engage the locking mechanism so you can lock the door. You see the light on Schlage stops flashing. It's disengaged again, now the door is locked. So that's the basic lock features. Now we get into the more exciting stuff with the component on the BlackBerry. Get you down here. Once you sign up through the website, it'll send you a link to download the application. It's in your downloads folder under Schlage LiNK. Comes up once you enter your PIN. I just set up a generic one for right now. It logs you in, verifies everything, and it shows us right off the bat the front door is locked. Slide you through a couple of things real quick. Next one over does for cameras. You can set up any kind of camera. I set up a camera for the office right now. They have both wired and wireless versions available. I'm currently using the wired one. Next over we have lighting and automation. Like I said, they sent me that light module in the starter kit there, so I have it on a house lamp. You can control turning the light on or off, and it also does dimming for the light. Over for climates, right now there's nothing hooked up. They just released a thermostat that's Z-Wave capable, so you can control the heating and cooling of your house remotely now. Oops, skipped one there. Scenes, you can set a scene so you want lights to turn on or off at certain times, which is what I have set it up for. And then the scheduling, of course, to say when that light will turn on or off. Or you could even set it up for your thermostat to say when it should go to a certain temperature and when it should change back to something else. We'll go back over here to locks and I'll show you how that works. Basically, click on the trackball to activate the lock. We'll go back over here with it. You see the light starting to flash. It activated the lock for us. Wait for that to stop flashing. Once again, the locking mechanism is disengaged. Come back to our BlackBerry. It's still receiving the signal. It vibrates, let me know that the action was taken, and now it shows unlocked. Nice thing about it, if you press your menu button, you can get the lock status, but that also shows on your front. But what I like is you can set a temporary code. Say if you have somebody that's going to come over do some repairs on the house, you could set a temporary code to let them in. Press set. It logs into the system, tells your door lock that you're setting a temporary code for it. As soon as it activates, the person will have up to 24 hours to use that code to get in and take care of whatever they got to get done. You can see the check mark was there. So now we can come back to our door, put in that code, we see the light flashes, activate our lock right there. Say if somebody's done doing their business, we can come back into this, go back to our temporary code, and you can remove it if you know they're done already doing what they need to do, and get it out of the way. Once again, it takes a few seconds, it logs into their server, we get the check mark, and it's taken care of there. Another nice feature it has is you can set say an individual entry code for like your children, for example, or a cleaning person. Put in their code, unlock the door here. What it's going to do is going to end up sending me a text message now to let me know that that person has gained entry into the house. And I'll show you in a second here what the text message looks like. Just buzzed me, so I know it just came in. Before we do that, I want to show you a couple other things here, like for the camera view. It essentially is kind of like a web camera, but you got a connection that goes straight into your BlackBerry. I have it set up in my office, which is right behind us here. Hit your menu button, go down to large, and you can get a little bit bigger picture and it'll expand. Put this down real quick. And if you watch there on the camera, you ought to start seeing some movement with the door. It's not real fast and it's not real great, but it works enough so if you wanted to have like a repairman come to your house, you can have a camera set up someplace just to see what kind of work they're doing there for you and make sure they made it into your house and, you know, not stealing anything or anything like that. Next thing we'll go to is this lighting and automation here. Let me back out here and take you over here. I have a lamp set up in here with the light module. Basically, we pull it up. You can go, it's got a dimmer feature on it. We can set it in the middle. And as it activates, the lamp will start to come on. Shows it's on now. So I want to go ahead and crank it up all the way, roll it all the way to the right, push the trackball button, and it lights up all the way. Same thing if I want to turn it off. Scroll all the way to the left, hit your trackball to turn it off. As it's thinking, I get the vibration command that recognizes it and the light goes off. If I had the thermostat set up, we'd be able to go into that, but I don't. So that's the basic web application. What I still want to show you though is the text message that came in for that. Basically it shows you at a certain time on this date, crackberry.com, entered the code at the front door keypad. And that's the base features of how the Schlage LiNK system works.